Thank you and welcome back to the second segment of the show today. We're talking to Vice Mayor Jay West, and of course the topic has been schools and other areas that we've dealt with, Vice Mayor West. But let's have you during this second segment to talk about several issues. I think that folks would like to know something about sports. We all know about the activities that are coming in reference to the football program, the hockey program, and other areas. We'd also like for you to say something about entertainment and downtown development, and to talk about it from that perspective and some other issues that you believe to be important in terms of urban development.
We have really become a sports city. Little did we know, as little as 4 years ago, that when the Oilers knocked on our door, if you will, and wanted to call us home, what was to follow in their footsteps. Everybody thought that we would get the Oilers here and that would be it. The next thing you know, we have an arena that was built, and what were we going to do with it, that arena? Were we going after an NBA team? And will we go after a hockey team? Well, the naysayers said, well, no, we can't go after a hockey team. We don't have hockey in our high schools as a sport like I played football and basketball and baseball. Down south, the people can't appreciate hockey. Hockey is a northern sport or Canadian sport, and we don't know what we would do with a hockey team. Well, once again, somebody knocked on our door. Little did we know, a team knocked on our door and said they would like to locate the team here. Well, the rest, as they say, is history. The team located here did a tremendous job marketing their tickets, had a fine season, broke a lot of attendance records, and I think now they have turned the corner, the Predators have turned the corner, and it's created a great team for all of Nashville to be proud of. And so now we, in this southern city, that we didn't know much about hockey, now we know what icing is. We enjoy our hockey games. We go to the hockey games. It's my understanding many of them were sold out this year. I have never heard anybody have a bad experience at a hockey game. They say it's the most delightful entertainment, and I agree. You go to a few hockey games and you get hooked pretty fast on hockey. It's a quick sport, it's a fast sport, and you got to pay attention to what's going on, and so the hockey situation is great. Now, all of a sudden now we have an arena football, and people say, well, we don't know anything about arena football at all. So the team came in here, some local investors brought a team here. We went to the games, and all of a sudden now we're hooked on arena football. People say, no, we have to be outside and the field has to be 100 yards for it to be a real football game. Well, you go to an arena football game, a Cats game, and you'll see a real football game, hard-hitting, great playing, quick, it is a quick action sport, and I think it's going to be great. With the, obviously with the Oilers here, the stadium is opening up very soon. They'll be playing in that. And I think Nashville has really become a sports town to a level that we never, ever expected. It surpasses our fondest dreams about where this town was going to be in the 21st century with regard to sports. We had previously, as you know, gone to New York to make a play for a professional baseball team. And so several times we were the bridesmaid, never the bride in a situation like that. And we thought, well, we had our sights on having a professional baseball team here because we have the Sounds here that has been successful for many years. And we thought we could take that and kind of elevate ourselves into the major leagues in baseball. Well, that hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it will. That hasn't happened yet. But we are in the major leagues with regard to hockey, football, and arena football. So it's the sports situation is great, and it helps the other sports programs with the schools and with the other universities around. And
there's no drag upon these programs because of the existence of the NFL team. Is that what?
No. I think matter of fact, it showcases those high school football games that we have in the fall. I think it showcases those. And for instance, the Cats quarterback is Andy Kelly, who is a Tennessee graduate. I think it brings more people in. So I think the sports here has done nothing but improve the quality of life. It's brought in, quite frankly, some revenue to our city coffers, and I think it's helped the overall quality of life in the city with regard to the entertainment dollar.
And downtown development. But what about this new hotel that's being built downtown near the arena? Say something about that.
Well, there's a new hotel that's going in down there. The the Country Music Hall of Fame will be moved down there, and that hotel will complement that. And so that particular area of town is becoming a campus, if you will. There will be some apartments close to there. We have the arena. We have the convention center. There are plans, proposed plans to expand the convention center. So our downtown is viable now than it ever has been. We have 2nd Avenue. It's absolutely alive at night. Now the interesting thing is, the joke about 2nd Avenue is that in 1975, if you were ever on 2nd Avenue in Nashville, you were lost because 2nd Avenue was virtually dried up. The buildings were vacant. The street was trashy. It was an area of town that nobody wanted to go to. And as I say, if you were on 2nd Avenue, you were lost. Well, it was obvious that some investors got together, some developers got together, and some Nashvillians got together. The city council working with the mayor saying, we're going to put our foot down. We're going to bring downtown back again. Well, it happened. It started with 2nd Avenue. It's grown to 3rd Avenue, 4th Avenue, and now, as you see, 6th Avenue, we're building a brand new central library there in that particular area. And so downtown, between 8th Avenue all the way down to 2nd Avenue, is very vibrant. It's alive. It's fun to go to. It's safe to go back to. I think downtown will go onward and upward from here on out, and I don't think we're going to look back because the dedication is there, and the people are coming back to visit downtown once again. 2nd Avenue is such an entertainment district. Now we have the dancing in the district that is sponsored by the Titans. That brings a tremendous amount of people down, and this year there's an alcohol-free zone so that you can bring the kids down there and make it a total family entertainment experience on Thursday nights in that particular riverfront area. And then you look across the river and you see our wonderful stadium looking at you there. And so downtown is just alive, it's well, it's growing, and it took the dedication and quite frankly the risk and the gamble on some people's part with their dollars and with their political might to make that happen.
And of course that was all done primarily under the leadership of the council.
True.
Council played a very,
in the
very
past
significant role
15
in
years that I've been in the council, we've had to make some tough votes, quite frankly, to bring back downtown Nashville. Some bond packages we had to issue that there were some naysayers out there saying, leave downtown alone, it's dead, it's going to stay dead.
And of course, let us have our second commercial break here, Vice Mayor West, and after which we'll come back and we'll give you an opportunity not only to talk about that, but perhaps to say something about the Dale development here. That'll give us an opportunity to do that. And we'll be back with our audience following this short commercial break.